Hey, it's Jen Vax with YourColorStyle.com, and in this video I'm going to be doing a color analysis case study. Now, I've changed things up a little bit because I've created a new DIY color analysis course that's exclusive to the ColorStyle membership. There will be a link in the description of the video if you're interested in checking it out. But what's unique about what I'm going to share with you this time and going forward is the color wheels that I will be placing these photos inside of so that you can see how you can do this yourself, as well as how I see the colors against the photos that are submitted to me. So I have permission to use these photos on YouTube, and I'm going to be using the format that you could do yourself in the DIY color analysis course. Now, one of the biggest benefits of being a member is that you get to submit your images into the community, and myself or my certified coaches and the community can give you feedback right away on your images. So you'll see these images in just a moment, and let me go ahead and get started on this analysis. So I want to first address the questions that she's asking here. She mentions that about 20 years ago or 30 years ago, she was draped as a deep winter, more recently as an autumn, and asking about her yellow skin, is that warm? So let me unpack this a little bit. In your color style, we don't do seasonal color analysis, but let me explain deep winter and autumn in terms of your color style, because I think that'll really help if you're trying to figure out whether you're a winter or an autumn. Deep winter means in your color style terms that number one, you are deep. That means you have a very dark feature, dark hair, dark eyes, and or dark skin. Winter has cool undertones. So in your color style, that would mean that you be cool and deep. Now, a winter in traditional terms also means that you can wear bright jewel tone colors, and in your color style, we use that term as bright. So bright, cool, and deep would be the equivalent to deep winter. It's not necessarily a one-for-one, but it's a pretty good match in this case. Okay, so for a deep winter, it would be bright, cool, and deep. And then in autumn, okay, that range is quite a bit, and it can be light, medium, or deep in your color style, and it's definitely warm undertones. So an autumn in your color style would be warm, but you could be soft or bright. In your color style terms, soft means that you wear softer colors best, and if you're bright, you wear brighter colors best. Autumn is a bit of a generic term, and it could mean either one. So I'm not exactly sure where she might fit or where her consultant had told her. So warm undertones for sure. After that, not too sure where they landed. And she's got yellowish skin. As you can see here, she's very warm. Yes, in my opinion, this yellow toned skin implies warmth. But I also see some other colors in here that also imply warmth, like the olivey golden quality to her eyes also leads me to think that she has warm undertones. So I'm not sure why she was typed as bright, cool, and deep when she was younger. You don't typically get warmer from your 20s into your 40s and 50s. If anything, you might get a little cooler, but you don't gain pigment like that. So I think that maybe she was typed incorrectly forever ago, but it was 30 years ago, so it doesn't even matter. What matters is her coloring right now. So let's take a look at her. Now in the course, it's divided into light, medium, or deep. We don't need to look at light, because if you're light, you have light hair, skin, and eyes. She doesn't have that. She could be medium because her eyes are kind of medium and her hair is kind of dark. So she's right there in between, in my opinion, medium and deep. So let's take a look at her in those color rings. These are the images that I just referred to in the beginning of the video that people are sharing of themselves in the membership for feedback. And so I went ahead and did this for this video and for her. So on the left, we have soft, warm, and medium, and on the right, we have bright, warm, and medium. And right away, I see that she's in nice harmony here with the soft colors. Everything just seems very harmonious. It picks up the colors in her eyes here. The bright at the moment feels a little bit too bright for her. And so I'm not sure yet if she would be considered bright, warm, and medium. And again, soft, warm, and medium means that you have warm undertones, about medium in tone, and you can wear the softer colors best. And if you're bright, you can wear the brighter colors best. And it doesn't mean you can't wear soft colors. It just means that if you were to choose an everyday palette, you would wear the brighter colors, warm undertones, medium in depth. Here she is in the cool color wheels, and I hope you can see the difference that these are not harmonious. In fact, she doesn't look so great in these colors. And so I can just tell right away just by looking at her in these warmer wheels that she has warm undertones for sure and not cool. Let's look at her in the deep color wheels as well. The biggest difference here is that the colors get very, very deep and rich. And I really don't see much of a difference right now, honestly, between these two color wheels. If that happens to you when you're doing this and you feel that you're deep and warm and you really can't tell between these two wheels, come back over to the bright, warm, and medium wheel, because those are the bright colors in the center, which you could definitely wear if you're bright, warm, and deep. Okay, so, but overall, I'm liking her much, much better in the deeper range. And I'm not necessarily convinced whether she's soft or bright just yet. And just to share with you, here she is in the cool and deep colors, not harmonious at all. Really, right here, she looks perfect in my opinion. So I played around a little bit with some comparisons, and these are also in the course. You can switch between some bright and softs of some warm colors. You can even do the same for the cool, which we're not going to do because we've already decided that she has warm undertones. And here she is in a bright, warm, and light color. But even so, this brighter peach, I think, is far more flattering on her, like an apricot, I guess, than this softer, more fleshy color. It's not that it's not harmonious. It absolutely is harmonious because we know she has warm undertones, but it doesn't do anything for her. It kind of drags her down. When I compare her between the bright and the soft, again, she wears those chocolate browns really well, but she can also seem to wear some of the brighter colors. In fact, I can see some of that picking up in her eyes. And so that kind of tells me that, and this happens often too, if you're deep, you tend to have a little bit more of a tolerance to wear some of the brighter colors. So even though I feel like she is more harmonious in these soft, warm, and deep colors, I think she can definitely wear some of the brighter colors. So I brought her down to another slide here, just so we can look at her again between bright and soft. And so I even put a little bright oval here over her lip. Now, normally I would colorize the lips, but I wanted to do this in a way that I could show you that you can do this yourself and you don't have to have fancy tools to colorize the lips. And here's the thing, the bright is a bit strong on her, but I do think that she can wear the brighter colors as she feels fit. So this is where I think a little bit of personality might come in too. If she likes the idea of wearing brighter colors, she should definitely try wearing brighter colors. I say that she is bright, warm, and deep. So I hope that helps. If you would like to have access to the tools and information for the DIY color analysis course, it is exclusive to the ColorStyle membership. You can join the membership by going to yourcolorstyle.com/member. Enjoy the course, do your self-color analysis, and then share your images within the ColorStyle membership community, where we can give you professional feedback and help you discover your best color palette. I'm Jen Vax, and thank you so much for watching.